Alright folks, buckle up, because last night, The Daily Show brought back a legendary duo, Jon Stewart and John Oliver, and it was nothing short of brutal for America. Oliver didn't just stop by to reminisce or offer support. Oh no, he came with pure, malevolent intent. And honestly, he might have had a point. He walks in like the British villain in every movie ever, smug, sarcastic, and absolutely relishing the downfall of American democracy. And what does he say? America had its little fun, didn't you, in experimenting with democracy? Oh man, this guy went straight for the jugular. He basically told America, yeah, you had your little rebellious phase, dumping tea, declaring independence, and all that. But let's be honest. You were always gonna end up back under a king, weren't you? And look at Jon Stewart. This is the face of a man who just realized he's in an abusive cycle with history. Now, before we just laugh this off as classic John Oliver banter, let's break down why he said what he said. This moment happened right after Stewart covered Trump's latest rejection of federal agencies and his attacks on birthright citizenship. Basically, Stewart's whole point was that America, at least as a functioning constitutional democracy, is looking real shaky right now. And what does Oliver do? He pounces. He sees America backsliding into monarchy and goes, "Told you so. You told everybody you were gonna be different." Man, this is some real British dad. Disappointed in his American son energy. It's like we ran away from home, and now we're crawling back saying, hey dad, can I borrow some civil liberties? But Oliver didn't stop there. He took it all the way back to history. You see, America was supposed to be the rebellious teenager that proved their strict British dad wrong. We were never gonna turn into an authoritarian state, right? We had checks and balances, the Constitution, the Bill of Rights. So we sat back. We let you spend your wild teen years experimenting with your ridiculous ideas of checks and balances. Oh my God. America is the kid who moved out, got a bunch of tattoos, racked up student loan debt, and then moved back in with their parents at 30. Britain is just standing there like, I told you this whole democracy thing was a phase. And then, because John Oliver is John Oliver, he decided to take it up another notch by referencing Hamilton. That's right, he couldn't resist breaking into song. Invasions, economic exploitations, and now suggesting turning Gaza into a beachfront casino? Even King George would have been like, I don't know guys. Feels like the situation's a bit more complicated than that, and I'm literally dying of medieval brain disease. Man said even King George would have thought America was doing too much. And keep in mind, this was a guy who literally taxed people into rebellion and still thought we were being dramatic. This man lost an entire continent because he couldn't resist squeezing every last penny out of it, and even he would have been like, maybe cool it with the authoritarian tendencies, guys. And then, we got to the saddest part. Jon Stewart, comedic legend, America's voice of reason, finally comes to a brutal realization. We really have become our father. That's it. That's the moment. America just looked in the mirror and realized we are the villain in the story. We started off rebelling against a monarchy, and now we're just sitting here going, authoritarianism does look kinda cozy though, and finally, Oliver wrapped up his villain monologue with the coldest line of the night. Don't be sad about it. We couldn't be more proud. The arc of history is so long it eventually becomes a circle, and you end up right where you started. Sniff, he's right, you know. History isn't a straight line. It's a damn loop. We ran so far from Britain just to trip and fall right back into their arms. So, next time you hear someone say America will never be a monarchy, just remember, John Oliver tried to warn us. And you know it's bad when even he sounds worried. But what do you think? Is John Oliver right? Is America slipping back into its old royalist ways? Or is this just classic Daily Show satire? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another breakdown of your favorite moments in news, comedy, and culture. I'll see you in the next one.